Okay, so summary for Flick 'em Up. First off, of course, the budget angle there. This one's running anywhere from, last I saw it was like 45 to 55-ish, somewhere in that range. Which is a terrific price for what you get. Though, as I understand it, the Z-Man edition will have different components. I think maybe more plastic than wood. I could be mistaken on all that, so maybe look into it before you make a purchase. But for all of this that we have, utterly fantastic price for all of this just great atmospheric little bits. I mean, I love these cactus beeples, and barrel. Cactus and barrel, come on.
Hay bale.
I mean, who does... Hay bale's a little uninspired.
I'm thinking of adding some detail to the hay bale.
But cactus and barrel, my goodness. I mean, this game could be called Cactus and Barrel.
Well,
just terrific.
It would be less.
You could flick
mistaken.
Cactus. It's like pretty effective.
Spin that barrel.
Pretty deadly. Anyway, so all that aside, basically we've found this to be a wonderful little game for the lower player counts. We've tried playing it a few times with, I think it was around 8 people or so that we had, and just the way it works is, you alternate activations, so each person is essentially taking a little 2-action turn every 7 people that go, which is just you're spending 99% of your time doing nothing except kind of watching, which
or heckling
is really kind of boring, frankly. It doesn't feel like it works so well at the higher player counts. It definitely feels like a game that it should really be 2 to 4.
Yeah.
Because that's about the sweet spot for it. Maybe even 6. As long as everybody's reasonably familiar with the game and can keep things moving, 6 can work. But the lower numbers are definitely a lot better. We love it as just a straight 2-player dueling game. That's really where it shines, in our opinion, because then everybody's really involved, and you can do a lot more strategizing, because with teammates, you have to talk out loud to strategize, and then the other people know what you're doing, and la la. Oh my goodness, and there goes the heater, which I'm sure is ruining the audio, but, we'll power through and stuff, and you've probably already turned this off. And,
no.
Oh well. At least go watch something cool. Don't go watch porn or something. Come on, people. Have a little class. Anyway, so, and the results from the game, unfortunately, the Outlaws just timed out. They just weren't quite able to achieve the objective in time, though they did manage to kill almost the entire sheriff's team. Really, it came down to my lack of effectiveness with the movement disc. I could not move to save my life, which is weird because normally I'm great at moving.
Not so great at shooting.
Such
great
is life.
At moving.
I have my moments, I suppose. Anyway, we love the atmosphere, we love the aesthetic, and the scenario layout's pretty great too. You're learning rules a step at a time in a fairly thematic way. It's a wonderful little dexterity game, right up there with things like Dungeon Fighter and stuff like that, that we absolutely enjoy. Again, I can't really comment on the components too much because I'm pretty sure the Z-Man ones are going to be different. There goes the stupid heater again.
Turn it off. It always has a second thing.
And so we love the ones we've got here. If you can find a pretzel edition, well worth it for all this wood. I mean,
the box is cool.
We love these bits. Oh yeah, and the fancy pants little box there with the great art on it. Wonderful little game. When this one gets into its harder to find phases, which it has a couple times already, and the price really gets up there, then I'm gonna say not so much. But at around the 45-55 range, you could do a lot worse. I mean, if you enjoyed what you saw, the flicking and the heckling and the, knocking barrels off the table and stuff, then this is a really great example of what dexterity games can be. Any outside commentary? No? Okay. Well,
no,
yeah, I'd say that about sums it up. And once it's summed up, you stop the summary. So, I'll just go ahead and say, get off your computer or tablet or whatever and play some more games.